What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Grand Blue Dreaming, this time with episode 3 of season 2. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Iori's sister last week. I really liked her presence, and she ended up having quite a nice segment at the end of the episode, actually. It's quite wholesome. Yeah, bit of a shame she's gone, although she will always be watching from a teddy bear, I believe. So, yeah, probably seeing a few scenes of her throughout the season. And of course, this guy is absolutely devastated. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Oh, that's more of a brotherly thing right there. Without the blood, without being blood relatives, I think sometimes that can be stronger than a blood relation. I think that's what they have. What we just saw right there. So they're not blood related either? Ah. That kind of changes things for the blonde guy, doesn't it? I think that makes her a little less appealing. It shouldn't, but it will. Okay, where the hell is the full version of this song, by the way? Been listening to the opening version for ages. Well, maybe not ages, but a lot. And I want to hear the full version, man. Oh yeah, I think in the preview we saw Keiki return today, didn't we? It's been a while since we've seen her like that. I wonder what the hell that's about. Can't remember what else we saw in the preview, but yeah, it's been some time. I love that. You can't get blackout drunk. No, in this show, it's you can't get naked drunk. There's the shot we saw in the preview. It is horrifying, that isn't it? I think everyone's had those friends as well. That's when they get like this, it's an absolute nightmare. Kind of ruins everyone else's time a little bit. Well, that fooled me because they do look quite similar as well. Actually, to be fair, don't they? So I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have thought that unless they just told us. I still think it's very weird if he was to do anything like that. It would essentially be the same thing. I'd feel like doesn't matter if you're blood related or not. It's just like how things are structured. Of course, you can't. So is their plan to get them drunk enough to say? Quite the opposite, actually. But yeah, okay. 96%? Oh man, cakey. I do love her. But it's just how like calm her like voice actress is as well. She just sounds like so calm and collected. It's just like 96% spiritus. What is that? What alcohol must that be? Moonshine or something? What is that? I don't think I've ever had anything like majorly high percentage wise. Maybe like 50 or 60% maximum. But yeah, I've never gone out of my. I think there's like some absinthe and stuff like that that some of my friends have tried. I've just never gone that far because it just seems to just make you ill. Just skips every portion of being drunk and just goes straight from sober to ill. Yeah, I mean, what else was the plan gonna be? Oh, like her face looked a bit looked a bit wrong there, didn't it? Good. I hate that look of hers. She looks like a clown. Looks much better like this. I know he's joking there, but honestly, makeup overdoses actually it used to be a real thing back in the day. People would get poisoned from their makeup. Okay, yeah, it's pretty simple. Probably gets pretty intense the more drunk you get. I imagine it probably gets a bit more fiery and harsh as it goes along, I'd assume. Everyone pointed at Iori. Really? Oh, really? So the person everyone votes for the most has to do a punishment. Oh, that's not water, is it? Give that a sniff, bro. Yeah, that as well. That'll probably work. It's horrifying, that isn't it? Something that would literally like explode if you put fire to it. Something you're now gonna ingest. That's horrifying. I think that is kind of bullshit. Usually, with in real life, like you can't just shoot a bottle or like set fire to a bottle in it and it would set up flames like that. It has to be like really um powerful, or I don't remember the specific words for it, but it's got to be a certain type of alcohol to be able to do that. Not just the stuff you buy on the shelf or have behind the counter. But these guys are drinking straight gasoline, so I believe it here. Yeah, now we know this is bullshit. So it's like not okay. Oh yeah, I can get them behind the mental gymnastics of that one. To be fair, we all know it's bullshit, but he didn't word that 100%. To be fair, poor sport, bro. Yeah, now he can just start complimenting himself. I mean, usually you don't pour it on yourself, but pretty classic, pretty classic one. Like what? What does that mean? My dad was adopted. Is that what he means by that? Is that what he says in Japanese? My what has his dad being adopted got to do with anything? What has that got to do with his relation to his sister, who he's not related to? It doesn't feel like maybe it actually says his dad adopted her or him. But that seems like it's wrong, but maybe that's just me not seeing the vision here. His dad? Where'd that come from? We'll hear more. We will hear more. Or maybe it says my dad adopted. Older sister category here. Well, you're being honest. You shouldn't be embarrassed by that. Well, that's fine, bro. You got to be upset about that. Oh dear. I got a bit of hypothermia. That was called. Really? Things got that awkward? This is when it starts getting bad, when she's acting like this. And you're like, oh, well, she actually doesn't really like me then, does she? Spectacular. I feel like that's something like your classic high school jerk would say in like a movie. I didn't quite catch all that. Chest methodology. How to develop shapely breasts. Form over size. You know what, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Is your man into big boobs or flat chests? Chest size love horoscopes. Your honkers will pierce the heavens. Or the troubled woman. Learn from an active pin-up model. Breast enhancing exercises. I can't imagine that's a real thing. Top secret. Massive chest gains. Boobology. just boobology. No. Yeah. I don't think that's a thing, is it? I think the only way to ever actually do anything about this is probably to lose / gain weight or surgery, which personally never been a fan of. And I think a lot of men aren't, to be honest. But yeah, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of sad to see she's so obsessed. Something she can't do anything about. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Just own it, bro. A winter coat. Just say, like, I meant that, and it's true, but I don't feel that kind of way. I can appreciate it as that, but it doesn't make me feel. Yeah, it's a hard one to get. Like, I get where he's coming from here, but it is awkward. But yeah, What do you mean by that? What do you fucking mean by that? Oh yeah, I guarantee she has a completely different reaction, and she does as well. To be fair, it's hard not to when you guys are naked all the time. But yeah, he's right about both of them. To be honest. Hmm. Oh shit. Yeah, you know what? True. That's true. That's horrible. You can't be coming up with stuff like that. There we go. Like, just say like, yeah, I appreciate what I said, and I see what I said is true, but I see you like this, so it's not awkward. Ah, she was on the phone just next to us, and she probably could have just heard that anyway. Okay, well, it kind of seemed to sort itself out a little bit. This place is way too civilized, isn't it, for these people? Yeah, we do know she has plenty of experience, this purple haired girl, don't we? This is very much like, aren't they? Okay, nice episode. But yeah, we sisters are very much alike there, actually, aren't they? I guess that does show the difference between blood relation and not. Again, I think there might have been some subtitle issues with that. Let me know, please, because it didn't really explain. It explained the dad was adopted rather than anything to do with the children that we were talking about. So yeah, if any of you guys can help me out there, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, honestly, not quite as good as the last two episodes, in my opinion, but still a fun one here. I did especially enjoy the kind of opening segment, to be honest, with them kind of dealing with her. This was a very cakey episode, though, wasn't it? Focusing on her issues. I do like cakey a lot, to be fair, but yeah. I don't know what it is about that fucking character right there. So dodgy. Okay, so what we got next week? She did take the best one, the one with the best title. That is big, isn't it? I guess that makes sense. Big book for big boobs. So we've got the college friend. Well, I say college friends, old enemies. So we're seeing them next week. No idea who that is. Yeah, it looks like we are going in depth on those books next week, doesn't it? A lot of fan service there, I do imagine. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, good episode, not quite as good as the first two. I did really like this first half of the episode. I thought was fantastic. This whole kind of confusion thing at the end here, I wasn't as much of a fan of. It was just one of those. Yeah, there wasn't too much kind of funny going on here, to be honest with you. It did get quite wholesome again at the end with everyone having a nice little drink. Thinking about their relationship before Iori and the others kind of came, which I maybe would like to maybe see a bit more of as well, to be honest. Maybe some flashbacks or something. But yeah, like the kind of scheming and such from Keiki, I thought that was really fun. But looking forward to next week for sure. Let me know what you guys think about this episode though down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 4.